When was your
You look
birthday?
grown up.
It was on the 30th of September as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're just 13 as well.
13 is like, we've been talking about 13, haven't we? You're 13 on the 13th?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Big surprise.
Yeah, so that was a wee blast from the past, Denise Williams.
I absolutely love that song.
I do too. I forgot how much I loved it actually. So we're back. It's the Incredible People Show on Koast Radio at 106.6 FM, where you work and live. We are privileged, delighted, over the moon, joyful to be here. And to get to come here every week and interview just the most incredible
people,
phenomenal people,
Yeah.
and they're everywhere in Ashington, in Northumberland,
doing amazing
in the
things
northeast
in the community.
of England. There's people
Yeah.
walking down the street who just
Which is
do great
why
work.
we do this.
Yes.
Which is why it's important to do this in the community as well. You know, it's
Absolutely.
getting that opportunity for people to come and say, this is who I am, and this is what I do, and this is the difference it can make to people, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
It's sort of like everyday heroes are all around.
Yeah.
And you know what? Good news stories
Yeah.
are worth hearing.
Of course they are.
So we heard from Pete, and he talked about everything to do with Recovery College. We learned about allotment groups, book clubs, ADHD support, autism peer support, singing for wellbeing, journaling, creative crack, happiness and meditation, cam tech. What else?
Like just sort of-
Everything.
it just went on and on and
so
on,
much more.
didn't it?
It's so much more. And you can do this in person or on Zoom. And there's an absolutely gorgeous team of people who really, really care.
Yeah.
So get online to the Recovery College website, and it's at co.uk, or get onto Facebook, or an email address nrc@everyturn.org, and just check out what's going on. There's something for everyone.
Absolutely.
It's not about recovery, it's about prevention, it's about well-being, it's about happiness, it's
Yeah.
about health. So thank you so much to Pete and his team, and thanks Pete for coming in. So, good news. We have got another incredible guest in the house tonight, and I think the best thing to do would be for you just to introduce yourself. So what's your name?
Hello, my name is Antoni S, and I have a very good time in this Koast Radio today, and I'm very proud of myself that my parents, including my mum and my sister and my dad, that's a shout out for them, are very happy to let me be here and say some good things about Koast Radio and me enjoy the time with
How long has it been that you've wanted to come on this show?
Since my dad let me know about this, and I can't believe I'm actually in this radio show right now at this time. Like, my heart beating is like probably the
Is it
most
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's like it's more fast than an F1 car. I can probably believe that, but like I can't believe that I'm actually on this show.
Well,
Because
for
I can
once.
remember talking about this with you in the
Absolutely.
summertime, and you were like,
Yeah.
yes, I want to come in. And we're going to try and make it happen during school holidays, and we couldn't make it happen because we couldn't fit the times.
Yeah.
So how does it feel now you are here? You are talking live at Koast Radio 106.6 FM, right from the heart of Ashington, to your friends, to your family, to the world.
Well, I feel amazed, to be honest, like, since my dad and lots of people around said, oh, you got opportunity to go to Koast Radio, but like, since I went to Poland to like help my grandparents, it was a very good time there. But I was like, every single time when I went to sleep, I always thought I'm going to be in Koast Radio, be the popular
Just
person.
you.
Yeah.
Well, Anthony, you have been worth the wait.
Yeah,
We've
finally.
waited all summer, and thank you so much to Anthony's mum for making it possible for him to come on the show.
Amazing.
And his
Big
dad
shout
David
out.
for making it possible for him to come on his show. So I would like to know a wee bit more about you. So where should we start? Do we talk about like your passion? Do we talk about football? Do we talk about the future? Where should we start?
Well, we can talk about my like hobbies and that. Like,
Tell me more.
so like since when I was born, I loved to play football. I always ask my parents if I can have a football, like a little mini football, like you find from Aldi for like £2.50 and that.
Yeah.
But since I'm 13, I have finally joined a team since I tried 5 times and lots of football camps, which didn't go as well as planned, but
You persevered.
but my dream is to become a professional football player in my future years. But now I have a chance to experience myself in Lean Rangers in Gateshead Hilltop. Now, It's no games on Saturday though, but at least I'll have a bit of good training time to get focused on the games and be ready for the next game. Since I have probably someday on October, I'm gonna go versus Felling Magpies, which is a very sensational time for me. Because when I hear any word which related to Newcastle, I was like, "Ooh, it's a big challenge now. Let me try
Hey.
and get more practice in."
Practice, perseverance, not
Yeah.
giving up.
Lots of people say
Good.
to me that I won't become a football player. I might not even play for Newcastle. I might not even play for Gateshead Academy. Who cares? I got my own life, my own style. I don't care. I can dress up as a princess when I play football.
You
And
can do it right.
I will not even mind a single hairstring about it. But now, since I joined Lean Rangers, I felt that I was part of a team.
That's
But
amazing.
since I joined the team, I felt that I'm not going to be part of this. I only just joined. But
Okay.
since I scored my first goal from a corner, it felt I was perfect on the team. Like, I felt I was him.
Do you know
I
what?
felt that I was sensational.
We're all just so proud of you listening to you. What you taught me is that when people get scared about doing something, you have to experience it to know how you're going to be and what your capability is,
Yeah.
and to know you can. You have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to be in it to win it. And you, just by showing up and being part of it, you won.
Mm.
You're a winner.
Yeah, I'm a big winner. But the
Love
thing
it.
is, like, when I always play football with some kids, like, in other teams, like, when I see the kids, like, oh my goodness, I'm like 5'9", and I see like kids like 4'10", like I do not want to hurt them. But if I see like a taller person, they're like, you're gone. You're not going to survive the whole game. Just get out the pitch. It's my pitch now.
No
for
fear.
people listening, because you can't see our Anthony here, Anthony sounds like an 18-year-old
Mhm.
grown man. But Anthony's 13.
Yeah.
And you're tall, aren't you?
When was your
Yeah.
You look
birthday?
grown up.
It was on the 30th of September as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're just 13 as well.
13, it's like, we've been talking about 13, haven't we?
Mhm.
You're 13 on the 13th?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Big surprise.
Yeah. So maybe 13 is a lucky number after all.
Yeah.
And was that
So-
Friday the 13th as well?
Yeah. It was the best day as well because we went to the
Wow.
biggest, fanciest restaurant I've ever been to. It's better than the one in the Buffet King in Metro Centre. I
Amazing.
recommend that as my number 2. But, well, my number 3 is McDonald's, of course, because, you know, I'm a big fan. But, like, for my first one, it's probably the restaurant next to the arcade where you got the casino. It's like, the food, it's like miraculous.
Yum.
Like, you can like pretend it's like it's just a boring restaurant. There's not gonna be much people in it. Until you see the food, it's like the best content ever food you ever seen. Just imagine that one film that you've seen of people eating food reviews, but they don't give it a good review. But if you go to the right restaurant, you get the best reviews ever.
But food is good. We love food.
Yeah, I like addicted to food to
Right.
be honest.
I need to ask you about... Me too.
No
Food's-
wonder.
Food's good.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be an athlete, you got to train, you got to fuel your body, don't you, with
Yeah.
good stuff. So tell me about the future. Like, what would you like to do in the future?
To be honest, me and my friend, I accepted the challenge by me and my friend doing a very very good challenge for me and him to see who can clean the most cars.
Okay.
My best friend's name is Theo Atkinson. He's a very
Big shout out.
big
Yeah.
shout out.
Big shout out.
And he's a cool guy. Best kids that I've ever seen since primary, since I've been to high school. But like we started a very good challenge for ourselves. So he started to clean cars in Newcastle, which I would recommend because he has a very good quality kind of wash type to make your cars nice and clean. Since
Good
being
advert there.
dirty-
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could be an advert person for like any food company. But he's like a good person with good cleaning cars. If you go from dirty car just being on the right good track with a Range Rover, he can make that car straight away.
You can make it
clean.
sparkle.
Yeah, he can make it sparkle. But my challenge is trying to defeat him in a good challenge.
To make it
Love
sparklier.
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do lots of try my best, try and go to my school, ask if I can print some papers because I made myself a good I have like flyers I can say
Excellent.
around my street, which I'm gonna do since I'm because I got a print on my house, I need to just sort that thing out to get paper.
This is like the marketing team
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the business, isn't
This
it?
is a business
already?
plan happening
Yeah.
right here, right
Yeah.
now.
Like, my future is not about washing cars, but like, I want to go like deeper in. So like, since I'm 13 now, I want to like start a good part of my life by getting a bit of money, trying to invest it into like good products.
Entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
what's screaming out of you here.
Yeah, trying to invest it to like better products so I can clean the cars perfectly and nicely. Just imagine you got a new phone, then straight away you need a new phone case. Which one do you get? The old one that you just had, or the brand new one you
The
just found on
sparkly
Amazon?
one.
The sparkly
The
one.
sparkly
In fact, the
one.
one that's even sparklier.
The
Yeah.
sparkly is just
Because if you want,
yes,
if you want the right thing, you need the best designs.
Exactly.
absolutely.
That's what I
And
recommend.
if you can be successful with that, you can be successful with anything.
Anything.
Because whatever the formula is, whatever you learn, you can take it into other businesses. So
To be honest, having your attitude at the age of 13,
Yeah.
there's no way you're not going to be successful.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what an attitude. Where did that come from?
Well, like, I don't know where. I just came up to myself.
it comes right from here,
Yeah.
in this big beautiful heart. That's
Yeah.
where it comes from. This big beautiful heart.
Like, I experienced myself because, like, since my friend started, like, always his, like, back then friends, like, started to do cleaning cars, and they did very well and success in, like, back then, like, early days, like, 13 to 12, and they experienced a lot. So, like, if I'm gonna be a person who'll make a lot of money by cleaning cars, that'll be my challenge. Since I'm gonna turn 18, I'll still continue my football career, but I'm trying my best to clean cars squeakily clean
Are you going to
as
save
like a brand
that
new
money?
phone. Yeah, I'm gonna save up that money.
That's about saving that money as well.
Yeah.
So you
Invest
can
in it
invest
in the
in it.
business.
Yeah, invest some of that, like half, like 25% to the business, and 25% on me,
Yeah.
so I can like spend some of the good earned money that I earned
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
myself.
And that
And-
would be on like things like playing football.
Yeah, like
good
get new
equipment,
shoes,
get
get,
new
like, new
shoes.
shin pads,
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Do you know what? I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine, her daughter was also like you, really entrepreneurial, and she also bought a car valeting kit. So then she would go around people's houses and valet the inside as well.
Yeah.
So the outside was sparkly clean and the inside was too. And I thought that was quite a special service. And she would say to people, they'd say how much, and she'd say just pay what you think it's worth. So people then thought, oh, I don't want to
Undercharge?
She's entrepreneurial, she's resourceful, and they gave her more than she would have asked for. And I thought that was an interesting business model as well.
Yeah, to be honest, like my max payment is like max is 20, because I don't want to go like overpaid. Like, oh, here's like £100 here, that's enough for like one outside of the car. But if I'm gonna receive £20, I would like to do a full service on the car, clean the rims, inside, outside, the
My
whole
goodness.
world car, to make it like a brand new car in like Volkswagen car
You've
shop.
sold
and
it to
anyway.
me.
So,
Yeah.
yes please. Yes please.
Sold straight away.
Straight away.
Go on.
You've got good promoting skills as well. You're good
Yeah.
at speaking, you're good at articulating yourself, you're confident. Really got a lot of
You've got it
good
all
skills.
going on, kid.
Yeah.
All going on.
I want to know, because you've got a lot of people you know. You
Of course.
mentioned your mum and your dad and your sister.
Yeah.
Who do you want to shout out to?
Well, I want to shout out Theo, like my good pal.
Oh, great.
Since-
Let's hear.
He's a great guy. The person I'm going against from Newcastle to try and to see who can clean the best cars. I've already said that. But we got another shout out to Finn Murphy, Oliver Fisher, Heath, and Toby and Charlie. They're very good. They're very good guys.
Will they all be listening?
Well, I hope so, because I
They
said
better be.
on my on my Snapchat story, like, please watch it because I'm trying to become famous.
Yeah, absolutely. This is it. This is the night. This is the moment.
What do you mean? Trying to be. You're here. You are now.
Yeah.
This is the first moment where we'll be famous by association. Maggie and I will be like, yeah, we interviewed him first.
So we want your autograph before you leave the building
Yeah.
today. We both want your autograph, because I
Put it
have
on the
no
wall.
doubt that this is going to
Absolutely.
happen.
And a photo.
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
a photo with you as well. So lots of shout outs to your friends and to people that matter to you.
Yeah, lots of people I want to shout out, but like
Lovely.
I might not have much of opportunities. But I want to say again, shout out to Finn Murphy, Oliver Fisher, Heath, Toby and Charlie. They are one of the best mates. Even if they treat me wrong, like accidentally hit me or something, like, or take something from me, I'll just forgive them, because the right thing to do to a friend is, when they do something wrong, it could be just a mistake or on purpose.
Yeah.
But if they just say, I'm sorry, then you have to forgive them.
It's a big word, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's like,
It's a good word.
even if like some random guy just like went up to me and just like by accidentally like ran into me on his bike and said, you're like starting to apologise, I'll forgive him straight away.
Oh, that's a great attitude, isn't it?
Yeah, but like showing respect to people is the one part of life. Because when I show respect to my family, it sometimes doesn't go up, because when I have my sister, she's like a bit on the top
That's
tier
si-
of annoyment.
That's
But
sisters and brothers, isn't it? That's
But-
siblings.
But when she calms down, when she's on the low level of calming down and being nice, she can get anything straight away from being the most annoying animal in the world to the most calmest thing by saying sorry or apologising nicely, or even if I by accident, like push her or like by accident like nudge into her, she'll like, why do that? But I just say I'm sorry, but like I can explain to her why I said sorry and like how do I say sorry. But like sometimes even if I just nudge into her, I won't even bother.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I'm like the casual brother, like who wouldn't even mind if I like. But I need to show respect to families, like my sister, my other people like in my family. But like, to be honest, like since I've been like have a sister, I thought I'm gonna have a, oh my god, my mum's getting pregnant. I'm gonna have a big brother. I'm gonna have the best brother ever. Well, turned out to be a sister, which is very good. That's like very good opportunity,
Yeah.
because even if she gets into trouble, I'm the big brother.
You're there
I have
to
You're
take
the
care of
responsibility.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even if I have responsibility of nothing, even
Yeah.
if she falls down and says, I have to have the responsibility to protect her, to make sure she's okay, and anything bad happens.
Lovely.
Can I just ask you, because your dad is sitting here,
Yeah.
how do you
Yes, I'm
feel
fantastic, yeah.
hearing your son talk like that? It must make
I'm
you.
amazed. I'm
really
amazed,
proud.
Really, really proud.
He's got such an amazing attitude.
I've just got no words to subscribe all of this.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm
lovely,
learning.
yeah.
Mind blowing.
You know what, Anthony? We're learning from you, and people need to listen to young people like you, because what I've learned is about the importance of saying sorry and forgiving people, the importance of like love and kindness and taking care of people and believing in yourself and being able to just have courage to take new steps and try new things and determination.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What a man!
This is why more young people need to
Yes.
have opportunities to have a voice.
Yes.
You know, it's like, I can just imagine, like, you can see your dad like bursting with pride
Yes.
of, what's coming out.
Yeah, and we're
Figurine.
all proud of.
Uh-huh.
We're all proud of you.
Yeah.
So thank you, and I think it would be lovely if you were able to come back on the show and tell us like what happened next. Give us an update on your
I'll have-
successes.
With honour to come here every day, even if I had an opportunity, even if I sneak out of the house, just like, Mom,
Do you know what
I'm
would be
popular.
good as well, Anthony?
Yeah.
Is getting you along to maybe one of the interviews when we're talking to somebody that works with young people or
Yeah.
does
Yes.
or wants to be doing a project with young people. I think it would be really good for you to come along and interview
Yes.
them.
Yeah, why not?
You know, give them the opportunity to kind of hear from you about,
Yeah.
your thoughts. You know, like Pete was saying about it's really important for peers.
Yeah.
Getting that real voice of young people. Maybe
So-
somebody football related would be good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really do that. So would that be a yes?
Of course.
Oh,
Like,
we
even
need to
if I had
make that
opportunity-
happen.
Yes.
You heard it here
You heard it
first on
here.
Koast Radio 106.6 FM.
FM.
You need to say
So
it.
let's hear you say it.
It says 106.6 FM.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Course
Perfect.
Radio.
You've got a lovely voice, isn't it? You've got a lovely voice.
Yeah,
So
they
thank
both
you.
have, don't they? They
I
both
know.
have.
Thank you so much. Can I shake your hand and say thank you for
Yes. You're
very
welcome.
much for being on the show.
Andy, thank you
Yes.
so much.
You're welcome.
Well done.
So, okay, so we've had a really great